It's Sunday and let's talk about new release beauty products that have been released, revealed, sneak peeked. It's going to be a sneak peek at the end. I'm doing it at the end because I reckon the brand's going to get upset with me. Anyway, that's going to be at the end. Don't blame me. I was just tagged in it. I'm going to start with some updates because I said I wasn't going to do this during the week, but the Hourglass palettes for holiday are getting a little bit confusing. They're on the Hourglass website now, so it's all clear, so I'll explain it to you. So these are the Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked palettes for holidays, and during the week I'm like, what happened to the owl? Where's the owl one? Well, it's just tucked up there. They've just shoved it in the photo. Previously we just saw the photo of the three, but all has been made clear, so let's talk about it. So essentially, it is an Hourglass website exclusive, which was my assumption anyway. But what you can do is you can actually customize your palettes on the Hourglass website or buy them sort of pre-done in their sort of allocated color stories. This is what's going to come to stores. So if you buy your Hourglass, for example, from Mecca, like I do in Australia, you won't be able to customize your palette and the color story, and you won't be able to access the owl. You'll only be able to access the pre-made ones. So customizing is a fairly loose term because you can't actually pick which shades you want in there. So for example, if you don't use ambient lighting powders, you can't just pick all blushes. You can just pick one of the three color stories available and which packaging you want, and the owl is available there. And then if you did want to see the color stories and what shades are available, this is a breakdown of them. So there you go. You can see that this is the snake, leopard, jellyfish up the top. The snake has the most new shades. So it's a new bronzer, a new strobe light, and two new blush shades. So if you want new things and you've got a lot of Hourglass shades, this is probably the one you want to go for if it suits you. I love this sort of orangey color. I'd be tempted to go this one, even though it's the deepest of the three palettes. I just like the shades a bit better. This one only has one new shade, so it's one new sort of corally shade of blush, corally pink. And then the top one, which is the jellyfish, has the rose fusion blush, a new strobe light, and a new bronzer as well. So that's all the shades. And if you order on the website, you can pick which color story you want and which packaging. I would probably pick this one and jellyfish. Also got a cool new brush, which has the snake design, which is cool. There we go. Another update, the Lady Gaga Haus Labs concealer has launched, and there's 31 shades. So if you wanted it, it's available. Huda has released 8 shades of pressed Easy Bake powder. So they had the loose powder. Now these are the pressed ones. I quite like the shade range. I think it's good, and apparently it's been something people have been asking for. So it is here. Well, technically it's launching on the 19th, so it's not here yet. But 8 shades, talc and fragrance free, medium to full coverage. That's rule me out already. Sweat and humidity resistant, hyaluronic acid, blah, blah, blah. Also, apparently it is more pigmented and more brightening than the loose one. So there we go. There is a video on the Huda Instagram showing it without and with. That looks too cakey for me, but if that's what you're after and you love the loose one and you want it pressed, which to be fair is more convenient if you're taking it out with you, it's coming on the 19th. New Colourpop collaboration. This is something that I personally, it's not a collaboration I really care about, but I think it's well timed for coming into Halloween season. And this color story, I think people, even if they don't like the property and they don't care about Haunted Mansion movie, there's going to be people that love this. This is very cool toned. It's very purpley blue. I think a lot of people are going to get behind it. So it's launched. It's already out now. It comes with pressed powder palettes. That's the eyeshadow palette. Ultra glossy lip. I love an ultra glossy lip. Color changing technology. Okay, that's probably the adapting to pink. 4 spooky supercharged super shock shadows. I can't even read this. Glitter gel, and this is a glow in the dark one. And 3, I think that's ultra matte. I've got my record button here, so I can't read it, but you can read it and we'll look at the products. If you like a cool toned eyeshadow, here you go. It's quite nice. It's quite nice, to be fair. I dig it. A little bit too cool for me, but you know, I can see a lot of people loving this. I don't feel like you need more than one glitterally obsessed glitter gel product in your life, but this one is quite cool. This would freak my kid out in the middle of the night. Could be a bit of fun. Not going to do it. Could be a bit of fun. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Custom pink shade based on your pH, aka bright pink or brighter pink. And you can see it on the wand. It is very bright pink. If you like it, good. I love the ultra glossy formula. I think it's just, I don't want this, but you know, fine. And these are the matte lips. So you have some berry shades and a nude and Super Shock shadows that sort of complement the whole collection. There we go. Kind of fun. Another spooky collaboration. This is Holo Taco. So Christine and Safiya Nygaard doing a sort of holiday gothic-esque collection. These are the nail polish shades. They've got all the information here. I quite like, look, the only nail polishes, I'm wearing a sparkly one right now, but the only ones I tend to wear are creme finish. So the only one I'd be interested in is that purple one. But if you like this vibe, there you go. There's also a little bat, like nail glitter that you can sort of stick on, which is cute. Got a holiday reveal. There's a bunch coming, but you know, I don't have all the time in the world. So I'm going to just talk about the ones that I find mildly interesting. This is the cheek palette from NARS. So all that glitters light reflecting NARS face, cheek palette, whatever. So it's going to be one palette of a collection that's coming out for the holidays. We've got no dates, but we've got more photos. Let's be real. This looks like what they release every year. What kind of annoys me, like I like NARS cheek palettes and I've got, I bought one earlier this year that I really, really like. What kind of annoys me is I feel like these shades don't all match the same person. So if you're a makeup artist, cool. And if you like a wide variety of cheek colors, awesome. But generally most people find that a couple color stories suit them. And these are like cheek colors for all different people. So this is probably one I'd give a miss. I missed this last week. Tarte has a new Maneater. Is that what it's called? I can't even see the record buttons here. I think it's Maneater Nightfall palette. They're fine colors, but there's so many of these that they've released over the years. I don't mind Tarte quality. There's something that seems a bit, I don't know, whatever. If you like it, you like it. And enjoy it. Available now. Kylie Cosmetics are releasing matte lip crayons on the 13th of September. These are the shades, so pretty much hit all the categories. Cool tone nudes, warmer tone nudes, pinky nudes, and a red. There we go. I do like a lip crayon, to be real. I do like them, but I don't need them. But if you do, they sound nice. Velvety soft formula delivers higher pigmented, one swipe colour payoff with smudge resistant soft matte finish. Oh, it does sound nice. All right, let's end on the sneak peek. I don't know who Angel Naked is, but somehow they've got these photos. Looks like Anastasia Beverly Hills is bringing back the Modern Renaissance, which did that ever go? I don't know. And the Sultry in 9-pan square palettes rather than the, was it 14-pan? Long palettes. Now I have the Sultry. Oh, I love the Sultry. You are my sunshine. I love it so much. Now what they've pretty much removed, like that, you can definitely see they've got some of the main shades in there, like the bronzers. Looks like they've removed the coral, which is fine. They removed the pinky shimmer shade, maybe the dark bronze shimmer shade, the dark brown possibly, but they kept the essence of the palette minus the coral, which I, to be fair, don't really use the coral. I love this palette. Like, I would not get rid of this palette. I will pan it to the very last little crumb because I love it. But I love that they're possibly bringing back a just edited version. I think that's great. Don't know anything more about it. This is finishing, but I'm excited.